Righty-ho, I have returned for the third time today to do my JoJo Friday fix of JoJo Part 5. And yes, I know this stream... streams would be on the shorter side this time because we're already doing 2 chapters, but I thought to myself, since Sex Pistol appears is 6 chapters long, I should in theory keep that to its own one, and then have this one as Moody Blues retaliates. I think that might just be the best way to kind of do things, I think. Because otherwise it kind of... if I do my normal 4 chapters or 3 chapters, it means I kind of cut halfway through, which makes no sense. So it might be better just me doing it that way. And then YouTube kicks in now. Hopefully... Yeah, so hopefully you know what I mean by that, because I didn't expect Sex Pistol Appears to be 6 chapters long. Once I realised, I was like, oh, damn, and it kind of dampened my whole entire plans for the whole entire streams. I thought to myself, okay, I'll do 4 chapters, and then that's basically how I normally do things, but I couldn't do it because this one is 2 chapters, and the next one's 6, which is 8, and if I do all 8, I might lose my voice. So, I don't really technically want to lose my voice right now. I kind of want to keep that. I need that for the next couple of days. Plus, I've also got university on Monday as well. So, yeah, it would be horrible. So yeah, I mean, thank you, because I kind of don't want to do anything that kind of then cuts halfway through, because it'd be stupid if I did that. To be honest, I think I did that once before. It just didn't work for me very well. So I thought to myself, you know what? Let's just do 1 stream or 2 streams per 1 stream, 2 streams, 1 arc or 2 arcs per stream. If you get what I mean. I think it works better that way. If the arc is only 2 chapters long, then it's 2 streams, or 2 arcs per stream. If it's longer, it's 1 arc per stream. If that makes any sense. Is it 8 chapters? Is it 8 chapters? Well, it's 6 parts. So I guess it must be 8 chapters, something like that. I don't know. My brain doesn't work half the time. Math does not work very well for me, to be honest. I think it's when does it go towards? It goes from 60. To 67, so that's it. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 5 chapters. Is it 5, 6 chapters? One of the 2. You get what I mean. Anyhow, without further delay, let's actually read Moody Blues Retaliates, which has actually been on the... Christ, I'm just looking at my other screen. Got like 3 screens going on. It's actually really confusing my brain. Alright, let's move you there, and let's move you there. At least now I actually can see what's going on. So, let's actually get this show on the road. So in 3... What am I doing that for? You already see what I'm doing. My brain is not working. So yes, without further delay, let's actually read Moody Blues Retaliates, which is going to be 40 pages, I think? Or 20 for the coloured, but 40 for normal. Anyhow. Alright. Moody Blues, user Leon Abricio, 20 years old, power C, speed C, range A, limited to while it's replaying, durability A, position C, potential C, ability, it can replay an individual's past events up to the present as if one were rewatching a recorded video. The stand during replay cannot attack or defend. It becomes completely defenseless and cannot be controlled by the user. Once the replay is stopped, it can be controlled once again. Okay. Makes sense. I'm say, Christ, it's not doing that thing again, is it? Oh yeah, because we ended on seeing Thingy go into the box, didn't we? Yeah, I remember now. I remember something happening, and I remember we actually saw, name's leaving me now. Christ, I'm gonna Google it now. Was it Shall Annoy Me? It's on the tip of my tongue, I cannot remember it. Here we are. Thank you, JoJo Wiki, to the rescue. Enuncia, that's it. It says on the tip of my tongue, but I could not remember the top of my head. I thought, didn't want to do anything stupid and actually look like an idiot, so that's why I googled it. Anyway, so Enuncia. Alright, okay. That further delay. It's as if can't say the word now. It's as if it were a balloon with air escaping that hole in Lancia's body. It looks like we're beginning to see what the enemy's ability looks like. He's getting dragged in. Pause it, Aureo. I think I'm saying his name incorrectly. I'm not too sure. Should I just call him Leon for now on? Don't know. He's being dragged into the pipe. Where's the fly? It's still near the steering wheel, but it's slowly coming closer. So this is the answer to the mystery. Even his shoes and belt buckle as well. His nails, his flesh, even his bones have become as limp and flexible as a condom. That makes sense. Hello!
Hi there.
Well, my Alexa just spoke just then. That was weird. But as Giorno said, he's alive. I can't imagine what his brain or his organs must look like flattened, but I can still feel a pulse. I must say, it's a pretty accurate description of how you can actually. It's a pretty accurate comparison, to be honest. It's like stiff. It's like as flexible as a condom. I was like, that's a pretty impressive. It's a pretty impressive. As limp and flexible as a condom. It's a pretty impressive comparison, to be honest. I quite like it. Zippy Man, he's back. Look, he's managed to burrow into such a tiny space by stretching himself thin. So the enemy must have rendered him his own body the same way effectively. Effectively hiding himself within the pipes, or between cracks in the floorboards or walls, and managed to drag in Mr. Fuga and Giorno as well. That would explain why Giorno's fly could detect the general gist of where Nanancia was without being able to actually find him. It looks like we've uncovered the enemy's ability. Now all we have to do is trace Nanancia and the others and bring them back up. And then beat the bastard in. I'm going to resume the replay with Moody Blues. Trace? What a breach. Your Moody Blues is complete defenseless when it's initiated as a replay ability. It can't attack nor defend. It's dangerous for you to allow your stand to go into that pipe where you won't be able to see it. I can still sense where Moody Blues is moving. If I feel it's getting close to the enemy, open up the pipe with your slipper and hit him. If we don't follow the bastard, we'll never be able to defeat him, Brucialetti. It's moving to the right. It's followed the pipe down and is moving towards the spot where Mista was attacked. Our good old friend the fly is still going. The fly is suddenly moving towards us. He's caught on to what your stand's doing. Did it say stams? Just then. It's spelled stams. And now we know for certain that the enemy is moving while still keeping a hold of Nanancia and the others. Be careful, Aureo. Right now, Moody Blues is moving just underneath where that life preserver is. It's moving around to the entrance to the cabin hold. It's moving around the entrance to the cabin hold where Fuga and Giorno were ambushed. It's moving slower now. The bastard must have been lurking around there. Sorry. It's on the other side of the rope pin, moving underneath the deck now. The fly is moving closer. Does he know that we know about his ability, or doesn't he? We should open up the pipe before it's too late. He's got some nerve coming over here. Alright, open it up and drag the bastard out, Brucialetti. Sticky fingers. I love sticky fingers. It's so cool. Sticky Fingers is amazing. I love him. There's nothing here. Alright, where is he, Aureo? There's nothing here. Where's your Moody Blues, Aureo? It's right here. It's my stand. I know where it is. It's definitely right around here. What do you mean right around here? The fly's coming closer. What I mean is, where you just opened the zipper, my Moody Blues are definitely right there. Where, Aureo? Impossible. Where the hell can Moody Blues be hiding? There's no mistaking it. I can sense it's here. Does that mean that there's another layer to this enemy's mystery that we haven't solved yet? There's something wrong, Aureo. Stop the replay and bring back your stand. I already have. Holy crap. What is this? Which wall is this? Where has it burrowed into? To get it out, it looks like I have to go back the way it came. What the hell? Did you hear that, Buzzoletti? Moody Blues just blindly hit the nearest wall. It sounds like the walls of a pipe right now. Wait, it sounds like say that again. It sounds like the walls of a pipe right now. Moody Blues is somewhere around here. I can't see it, but it's definitely underneath the floor. It's inside a pipe we just opened. It's inside a pipe. We just opened said pipe, but still not. It's inside a pipe. We just opened said pipe, but it's still inside a pipe. This is some crazy turn of events, to be honest. What are you doing? Hurry up and run. It's coming closer. Run? That annoying little Gion or Giovanna told me to solve the mystery. Arrogant little brat. Yeah, I'll solve it. There's another layer to this bastard's mystery, and I'm starting to understand it. And here goes. Chrome is starting to go a little bit crazy. Here we go. I'll definitely unravel it. I'll finally unravel it and kill this bastard. Pull your stand back, Aureo. It's coming now. I can't wait for the other stands to be revealed. They all sound really freaking cool, to be honest. I haven't read into any of them, but by the looks of the characters themselves, you can really tell that stands they have are going to be freaking fantastic. That's what I always loved about JoJo. You didn't need to see the stand, you just saw the stand user. You could already tell how good they were. They just buy the looks of the stand users. At least sometimes. Dulcet Aureo. I get this. I get it now. This bastard's other trick. Aureo. Right, Moody Blues Retaliates Part 2 for the last chapter of the stream. I'll kill him, Buzzoletti. This bastard's trick. Where this enemy is hidden is... You're being dragged under. Grab onto me. Holy crap, he's been dragged in with him. No! He's become deflated. No! We lost him! What's up, Aureo? No! I liked him. He's gone. He's not here. He's not inside the pipe either. Impossible. Where did he go? Aureo. Here, you know what they say about seagulls. If they're flying overhead, it means you're close to land. You're finally all alone, Buzzoletti. Who the hell are you? Whoa, wait, whoa. I'm the one doing the talking here. I'm the one in control. You keep your damn mouth shut. I don't want to hear you whining, alright? Shut the F up until I ask you a question and tell you to answer me, got it? I'll let you clean out your goddamn ears in the meanwhile. Right, alright? Alright, here. I left you for the very end for a reason, Buzzoletti. I could have killed you whenever I feel like it. Your team members are still alive. No, that's not right. I'm letting them live just barely. You should be grateful you should be grateful. Could have killed them and tossed them into the sea by now. Not before I'd chop them up for the fishes to eat, though, huh? So, depending on how you feel, I can return your team back to you the way they were. If you tell me where the 600 million yen is. If you tell me where Polypor's hidden stash is, are you from Passione? Looks like someone doesn't get it. I'll effing kill you, huh, dumbass? Sprue out one more word besides that topic out. Sprue one more word besides that topic out of that shithole on your face. Oh wait, no, I read the bottom bit first and the top bit. Listen up. The only thing you're allowed to the only thing you're allowed to talk about is where the 600 million is. Sprue one more word besides that topic out of that shithole on your face, and I'll kill one member for each word that comes out of your mouth. You ask me why I kill one of them if you sneeze. You ask me why? I'll kill one of them if you sneeze. I'll kill one of them if you stay quiet. I'll kill one of them away. If I find out you were lying, I'll kill another one. Got it? Now think about what you're gonna say carefully before you talk. Alright, here's the question. Where did you hide the 600 million? Blacktails. Where? They're blacktails. How can I tell? Those aren't just seagulls, they're blacktail gulls. They go nya nya like cats. Now we're getting accurate descriptions of how animals sound. Odie and JoJo. Odie and JoJo. You said they were seagulls. Your mistake, they're blacktails. I'm killing one of them. Try it. I figured out where you are. You're going to get your ass dragged out. Huh? What the F do you think you're doing? Wait, I missed a bit. Nope, I'm alright. The reason I punched the deck before wasn't to find Aureo, it was to make a hole in the bottom of the ship. Aureo solved the mystery of your location. He allowed himself to get dragged away to prove it. A hole in the bottom of the ship? How did I find out where you were hiding? It was thanks to Aurelio's blood. Aurelio's injured his fist on purpose to show me where the blood flowed. The blood hadn't dripped down below the deck of the ship. The blood just stopped just before it could fall down the cabin. That means that Aurelio's body never made it below the deck. So what does that entail? Where he was dragged off to. I've already found out. If you don't want to drown, I suggest you come out. Huh. There were two ships. Huh. Huh. You covered our yacht with another yacht. Huh. Like the thin veil and hid yourself in there. You were travelling through the flattened yacht on the surface so you could ambush us. Of course we would have known. Of course we wouldn't have known. I'll give you that much. Huh. Well now. Don't come in closer, Buzzoletti. Will I kill one of your damn team members? You've already shown yourself. You should have known better than you've already shown yourself. You should have known better than anyone that none of us got where we are by pissing ourselves every time someone gave us an empty threat. If you stop, I'll let this slide. But the moment you stab Aureo, I'll take your life. Okay. Just like Giorno said, an ability where you have to hide is also its own weakness, you slow bastard. Stand name, soft machine, user, Zuccherio. Okay. Alright. His head's come off. Oh, damn. Alright. Oh, that was awesome. There's... Oh, man. Is that the end of it? I think that's the end. That is. Oh, Christ. Oh, I love it. I love JoJo so goddamn much. It's just when they realize how Stan works and then just outsmart the Stan user, it's just so satisfying. It's one of the most satisfying things in the universe, just seeing that happen. I love it. It's just so clever because there's always some extremely like weird thing that always happens that manages to allow them to figure out how to defeat that stand. And it's always so freaking enjoyable to watch. Like, it happened in part 4, and it's happening very much in part 5 as well. Every single stand that's appeared so far, there's been some weird-ass way to defeat it, but it's been so satisfyingly awesome to watch it happen. And I love it to bits. God, that was so freaking cool. Oh, man. I didn't expect that to happen. I didn't expect another yacht. Like, that was kind of cool. I was like, that's kind of neat. I did not expect that because I was sitting there wondering, how could one person hide that much? There's no way you can do it. Like, there's no way. Come on. There's no way you can sit there for that long. But in the end, there was another yacht the whole entire time. Because I thought maybe he might be underneath, but he wasn't. He was on the other yacht, which was, I'm guessing, flattened. Which actually was kind of freaking neat. I was like, you know what? Kind of a good place to hide. That's kind of shafting the whole entire thing in a nutshell. Kind of cool. It's kind of awesome. I really freaking like it. I thought, you know what? Can't argue with him there, because that's a kind of neat thing to do. It's very much different. That's what I kind of like about it, because you can kind of tell that the stands are sort of getting more interesting as time goes on and not sort of keeping to what we know before, because each stand that appears very much after part 3 kind of all are very freaking different in their own right. Some of them you kind of sit there and wonder, the hell? How does that work? And other times you're like, you know what? It's pretty freaking cool. I think part 5 is full of, you know what? That's pretty freaking cool kind of characters and stands. And that's what I kind of like about part 5. It's just that. It's how cool these stands are. And how neat each and every one of them, once they appear, are. And once they actually reveal themselves, it's kind of like, oh my god, I can't freaking wait to see how it all turns out. That's why I really like about it, because it builds the anticipation. But it's not building anticipation for the sake of building anticipation. It's actual proper anticipation. It's actually really freaking well done. I love it. I think it's one of the greatest things that a person can do, is build the anticipation very freaking damn well. And it's very much present in this manga. Like, god damn. And dulcet as well. It's buonissimo of a character. I love him. I think he's kind of neat. I mean, we haven't seen much of the gang so far. I mean, together at least. We only really have them for about 3 chapters. Or maybe no, 5 I think now. But they're so freaking cool. I mean, Aureo stand is awesome. Granted, yes, it does have a weakness to its actual advantage, don't get me wrong. But still, it's kind of freaking cool. And I love Aureo's character as well. I think he's so freaking cool as well. He's a kind of character who's really freaking needed in JoJo. He's kind of very much needed to the group. That's what I kind of like about him. He's very much needed. He's kind of cool for that reason. That's what I kind of like. When you think about it, every single character that JoJo introduces, they each serve a purpose. They're not just there for the sake of being there. They're not just there to fill an archetype. They each have a reason to exist, and you actually understand that reason why they're there. And part 5, I think, celebrates this whole entire idea perfectly. I think each character, though we haven't got every single little detail about them, don't get me wrong, not everything's been revealed just yet. We haven't really seen any other stands yet by the gang, besides Giorno, Aureo, and dulcet. We haven't seen any other rest of them just yet. But still, they are freaking cool. They are freaking awesome. I love them. I love each character. Because they just... Excuse me. It's gone weird. They just do something towards the actual kind of dynamic that they're so freaking needed. That's the major thing. They're needed because their dynamic aids the whole entire kind of cast. That's why I kind of feel like when one of them goes, if one of them were to die, hypothetically speaking, if one of them were to die, you can feel that loss. And I think that's one of those other things that mangas sometimes and animes can't do, is to kind of convey that loss in a character being dead. And I think JoJo does it perfectly. Like, each character, once a character dies, you really feel that loss there. That loss is very much present. And even just now, when we know the characters aren't dead per se, but you really felt the fact that Giorno wasn't there, because Giorno's such a cool character. He's so awesome. You generally feel that he isn't there. His impact on the actual manga is very much bigger because he's just that awesome. He's got a goal. He's got this mindset that he wants to accomplish this goal, and it kind of very much aids his character perfectly. And I think that's one of the more needed things. I think that's what we have to praise Araki for more than anything. It's his way of creating characters, because very much as time's gone on, because part 1 I think had it, part 2 really nailed it, part 3 kind of backtracked slightly, and part 4 celebrated it all. I think it's just awesome. I think the way he writes characters is amazing. I need to actually kind of learn Japanese as well, because I think as time goes on, I think I need it, because it aids me quite a bit when I think about it. But yeah, I mean, I just can't get enough of JoJo. I think it's one of the more needed things I could have picked up. I think, as I said before, I've actually kind of reiterated about 17 times during my part 4 series. I'm so glad I picked it up, and I'm so glad I haven't put it down just yet, because each character's introduced just makes me want to read further. That's what I love about it. It's one of those things that certain things can't do it, but this manga and Noragami, and I think Overlord, and I think as well as some other mangas I've read, can do it, and I think it's what should be praised. I think, you know what? Good job, Araki. Good job, everyone else in between that actually helped Araki on this. And it's just how satisfying everything is in this manga, because you never really once feel like a part or a chapter or 2 chapters are kind of like, kind of throwaway. No, not one single chapter thus far has been really kind of throwaway. I actually kind of like them all very much so far. Haven't seen enough of Mista just yet to kind of call him best boy. I think my best boy so far is very much Buzzletti. I think he's just so freaking cool. But no, none of the chapters have been really throwaway. This chapter helped characterize Abricio and kind of sort of in some ways Buzzletti as well. That's what I kind of like about them. Each chapter and each kind of arc, may it be small, may it be large, all does something. And that's what I kind of like about it as well. Because certain things can't do it, and I think this one does it perfectly. So I actually kind of liked how they actually characterize Abricio and how he actually acts as a person, and how we're slowly getting to know more about Buzzletti and how he works as well. It's not the only thing, because, god damn it, for a moment there, Buzzletti kind of reminded me slightly of Josuke. I was kind of like, you know what, it kind of reminds me a little bit of Josuke, how he figured out the whole entire thing. I was like, I get that feeling. Get it feeling so complicated. But god damn it. Yeah, I know the streams have been a little bit shorter than usual, don't get me wrong. I didn't want to make this one short, but then I realised that the actual arc is only 2 chapters long. I was like, oh. And I realised the next arc is 6 chapters long, or 8 chapters, or whatever. I don't know which one it is. But yeah, I kind of thought to myself, you know what, I should just do this one on its own, just to kind of allow for me then to cover the other one on its own as well. Not to kind of mix the two, kind of like cover half the next arc and then leave the other half for the next time, because then it doesn't really work for me, because I feel like there's a little bit missing. I feel like I just kind of need to read that last bit, but then I don't, because I'll wait for the next stream. So that's why I kind of like to kind of cover this in chunks, in like arc chunks. If the arc's 2 chapters long, don't get me wrong, if the next 2 arcs are 2 chapters long, or 3 chapters, or 4 chapters, I'll cover both. But if there happens to be like 6, I would say I have to cover at least I have to cover that one separately on its own. But yeah, I mean, it's kind of cool nonetheless. I think Mista might become a favorite. I can't speak English anymore. This is what I mean. When I start reading, my brain just kind of just leaves and just don't know what to say afterwards. But I think Mista might become one of my favorites as time goes on. I think that's what this manga does as well. It shows you the characters straight away, but I think as time they grow on you, because I remember Okuyasu didn't really grow on me at first, because I didn't really like him too much. But then as time went on, I actually really liked Okuyasu in part 4. And I think Mista might just be that person again. It might just be that kind of character that grows on me as time goes on to become my favourite. Yeah. Pussaletti to call his squad mom around. It's true, he is a coolest squad mom around. I love him. I think he's so freaking cool. He just does it. That's a major thing for me. He just does it. Every single character does do it, but I think dulcet does it so perfectly. I can't see any other way. And I kind of like the fact there's actually this gang as well. But I can imagine that Nanuncia, Mista, Abricio, and everyone else in between might just become my favourite characters in JoJo as a series, because they all seem so freaking neat and amazing in their own right. So I do kind of hope they do improve and actually do get some more characterization. Because one other thing that I want to kind of mention is the fact that this manga knows when to characterize its characters perfectly. That's one other thing I always noted about this manga, and it's also an anime series. It characterizes perfectly. Like, I just feel like, you know what? Good job. I needed that development right there, and he gave it to me. I like it. Good job, Araki, and good job at their productions as well. And I thought that's one of these things this manga does. So hopefully, as time goes on, we get some more characterization here and there to actually kind of allow us to know more about these characters. So yeah, that has been me for the stream. So if you have enjoyed this kind of shorter stream, it's about half an hour to 45 minutes shorter than usual, then do leave a like, because indeed it does help me quite a bit. If you have enjoyed what I do here and you want to stay a little bit longer, then do leave a sub, because indeed it does help me quite a bit. But until next time, I shall see you guys later.